racing, sleep chasing these flashing lights and they gone. Keep testing my patience, I always get what I want. Stay dreaming, still faded, we rest at dusk until dawn. No question, I'm waiting, let's keep this going. Once you close your eyes, running down your thighs, got you hypnotized. I got you begging for more than just a dream. Silhouette scream. Hop on top of me, set you free. I just need to know, could you be my insomnia? Dreaming, got you screaming, heavy breathing. You on your back. Could you be my insomnia? I got you feeling like that. Insomnia. So restless, so jaded, with just a touch you let go. This movie, X-rated, sit back and watch you unfold. Just let me demonstrate it, elevated, no control. Don't question, I'm waiting, let's keep this going. Once you close your eyes, running down your thighs, got you hypnotized. I got you begging for more than just a dream. Silhouette scream. Hop on top of me, set you free. I just need to know, could you be my insomnia? Dreaming, got you screaming, heavy breathing, knock you on your back. Could you be my insomnia? I got you feeling like that. Insomnia. The deities and the guillotine headless. Vis-a-vis, put it on me, I'm reckless. Make a checklist, we can try it out. I'ma turn your body inside out. I don't need sleep, I just need a freak. Trying to creep, never leave the sheets. We can stay in bed for a week, talking KO. Let your way low, popping out volcanoes. Do this all night and all day, yo. Could you be my insomnia? Dreaming, got you screaming, heavy breathing, knock you on your back. Could you be my insomnia? I got you feeling like that. Insomniac, could you be my insomniac? Dreaming, got you screaming, heavy breathing, knock you on your back. Could you be my insomniac? I got you feeling like that. Insomniac.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream, and by the stream I mean it's just me, as everyone knows, because I don't have friends, and Goose is being a good little feathered pal, foul if you will, and he is editing a video to go up within the week. And I am taking over his stream spot again because I am his best bud and I cover for him like that. So the only person I think who's in chat right now is Simon, but you know what? We love Simon. Thank you, Simon, for always being here and being there for us. Hold on. I'm gonna have the stream pulled up so that I can read chat. There we go. How many viewers do we have? One person! Simon! Hi, it's just you. Okay. I hope you like my makeup. I am starting to try and do makeup now, and this is what I've got. This is as far as I've gotten. So, I'm angry at my past self now. I did all the coloring on one fucking layer like an idiot. Alright, well, we're just gonna keep going with it. Trey isn't here too. Technically too, I noticed the makeup and I approved. Oh, thank you! I can't tell if I look old lady-ish or actually kind of pretty. I don't know. But, hey. Whoever else is watching, hello to you too. I do not want to listen to this song. Oh, dog. Hi. Let's listen to Teeth. No, I don't want to listen to Teeth. Oh, I don't want to listen to it. We'll listen to this. Yeah, so we're gonna do some shading on you because you're here, so you could tell me if it looks like shit or not. I'm waiting for help. I'm in waiting for help. Oh. Hey.
Oh, hello.
Howdy. How you doing?
I'm alright. Just found out school is canceled until April 6th.
I want to get my school canceled. I'm so
Which is really bad because
It's
me
bad
and my
for
girlfriend
you?
because me and my girlfriend can only really talk to each other or see each other over voice or video
shit.
chat.
Oh, that's not good.
So crying.
Aw, you and I have totally different opinions on this matter. I'm just like, dude, let me get out of school. Let me out. Just let me leave.
Which Simon is in general 1.
Oh, let me drag him. I just feel like I always have you guys in here now. Y'all are always in my game. Hello.
Hello, Simon.
Hello.
School has been canceled until April 6th.
I heard.
I am so jealous of you. I know that sucks for you, but I am so. The only reason I'm scared is because if I get my prom canceled, I will actually cry my eyes out. Like,
Oh, our prom has been canceled already.
oh my gosh, if my prom gets canceled, I will cry so
And
much.
plus, not only have they canceled it until April 6th, they have taken 20 days off of the school year.
Wow.
That means school lets out on May 1st.
Wow. Well, wait, you live in Texas. Have they? How many cases are?
No, I live in
reported?
Indiana.
Oh, you live
I live in
wait,
Indiana.
who's it in Texas? Is that?
Trey lives in Texas.
Trey, okay.
I was born in Texas and I moved to Indiana. Trey was born in Minnesota and he moved to Texas.
So how many recorded cases are there in Indiana?
I think there's like, I don't know, total of like, hang on, like I think 30-ish in Indiana and about 15 in my county alone.
Wow. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense that you all got canceled.
Yeah, and fun fact, 2 of the cases are 2 of the freshmen that went to my school.
Oh shit! Wow. Has anyone died from it yet?
In Indiana, I think 1 person.
Wow. Yeah, the coronavirus is interesting because, like, not a lot of people are dying from it, and yet it's been considered a pandemic now. And
I know, I saw that. I'm just like, why are you calling the panic flu a pandemic? You're causing issues that don't need to be there.
yeah,
You're
they're
causing even more panic.
I know it's really.
Hence why I call it the panic flu.
I just like to call it the flu, but spicy.
Spicy flu.
Yeah, that's really all it is. I stole that from a friend of mine because he said it and I was like, that's so fucking hysterical. Bro, he dissed me so hard today. So I did my makeup and I went to school. I didn't go to school like this because I didn't trust myself with eye makeup, so I only went with like just my face done. But I went to school and I was looking cute and I was feeling good about myself and I was like, okay, look at me, I'm cute. So I went and I saw my friend and I was like, so, not gonna name names, but sorry, I'm getting messages. But yeah, so I was like, so tell me, do you notice anything different about me? The terrifying question you never want to get from a girl. It is like the most terrifying question. I'm very basic in the sense that I know for a fact that I'm being basic, but I can't help it. I want to, and I'm gonna be basic anyway. But yeah, so I was like, notice anything different about me? And he's like, your shirt. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you are wearing a different shirt from yesterday. I'm like, well, yes, but that's not what I'm referring to. Can you guess what I'm referring to? He's like, your shoes. I'm like, what? And he's like, they're different shoes from yesterday. I'm like, I hate you. Walk away. I got so dissed by him. I was like, I can't believe you really just did that to me, bud.
Oh, you just saw what I sent you.
Yep.
I wasn't finished.
But yeah, so my makeup I think is doing okay. I don't think it's a 10 out of 10. Although some people have been telling me, like, I posted a picture of myself to Snapchat and I was like, rate me 1 out of 10 on my makeup, and they were like, 15 out of 10, 100 out of 10, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, okay. Sure? I don't believe you, but thank you.
Yeah, probably just saying that just to not hurt your feelings.
Yeah, basically.
From
But
your
like, one
perspective.
of my friends said 8 out of 10, and I was like, you know what? It's too low to be exaggerated, but not high. Or it's too low to be exaggerated, too high to be to be fake. So, like too high to, I don't know. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna think that you're being real about that. So thank you. That made me happy.
Yep. I'm really tempted to play DCS again.
Do it. So wait, Stefan, yes. I got it right this time! Haha!
Yes.
Victory. Okay, so are you guys doing online classes at all, or are they just delaying?
From what I understand, is we're doing online classes, but they said that depending on what else happens in the time frame of the break, they could do a just everybody graduate default or senior class graduate default. But the issue that I'm having with that is if they don't do that, that means I'm going to really be struggling to get my math grade up, because math is not my strong suit.
I would love to help you with math, even though I don't know what you're doing in math. I love math, and I just love helping people with math. Literally, when I was in a high school math class, I haven't taken a high school math class in about 2 years now, but when I was in high school math, I remember I like practically taught the class because I knew what we were doing. So I was like, oh, I love doing this and I love helping everyone. So I would walk around the room like a teacher and be like, what do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
I don't think it's so much of you enjoying math. I think it's more of you just enjoy hearing and feeling the pain of the other students.
Yes! No, I'm just like, I'm better than you. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. That's just me.
Yeah, because right now we're doing quadratics and factoring, and they are the bane of my
factoring.
existence.
Oh, you're bad at. I love factoring. Dude.
Factoring almost made me fail sophomore year.
Really? I do you know how do they teach you? Because sometimes, so here's this thing. When I was
They
learning
taught
math
us
when I was
4
younger,
methods.
when I was learning math when I was younger, my mom always told me not to do what the teacher said unless I mean some things, yeah, but like if I got confused, she'd be like, don't do what the teacher says. They're teaching you this huggy, lovey, fucked up version of math. It's not how you do math. Do it the real way. And so like there's this box method to factoring, which just confuses the fuck out of me.
Yeah, that's the one that they try to teach us all the time.
Dude, don't even bother. When you get into high school, or when you get past high school and you get into college, they're gonna tell you to take away box method. Don't even try to learn it. Okay?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
ridiculous.
not planning on doing box method.
Yeah.
I despise box method.
Yeah, it's so fucking dumb. I really, like, the anger from me about box method, because everyone in my class would do box method, and the teacher's like, good job, guys, and I'm sitting over here, and, like, doing actual factoring, like, what the fuck are you guys doing? What the fuck? And then I got into college math, which was so much more fun, and the teacher was like, so in high school, you guys probably learned something called the box method. Don't do that here.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, fuck that shit.
Yeah, she's like, that is not going to help you here. You need to learn how to actually factor if you want to be able to do this stuff.
True factoring.
And I was like, yes, I already got you, teacher.
Speak my language.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
see,
love math.
See, here's the thing though. This could legit be beneficial for me, because if we are actually doing e-learning stuff, you could help tutor me for it.
Yes! Can I get volunteer for hours for it? I need like 3 more.
I'll just like DM you when I've come across something that I just can't do, and if you have time, you can.
I'll literally
help me,
like
you can
turn
tutor
on
me
my
it.
screen share and be like, all right, post it into my art program. Be like, here's how you do it.
Oh my gosh, I might yet pass.
Just maybe, I don't know. my biggest downfall is if I don't know how to do the method, I have to be taught the method and then I can teach it to you. So like, if it's something like factoring where I already basically know how to factor and know a lot of the different methods of factoring, that shouldn't be too hard for me. But like, if you're like doing trigonometry, I'm sorry, fam, I cannot help.
No. Our I already did trigonometry. It was, for some reason, I'm better at trigonometry than I am at basic algebra.
Really? See, I haven't done any trigonometry. Well, I mean, so the way our school is categorized, I guess, is we don't do like trig, calculus, or anything. It's just math 1, math 2, math 3. And so I have probably done trigonometry in those sets of maths, but I don't know, I wouldn't be able to identify it because it's not like it was labeled trigonometry. It was just math.
Yeah, I was, fun fact, most math I cannot get, but the math that other people can't seem to get, I somehow get. For example, I taught myself calculus.
Really? I don't think I'm bad at calculus. I mean, the college class I took was pre-calculus algebra.
Now,
so.
Yeah, I would say, now keep in mind, I taught myself my way of calculus. I'm not taking calculus in school because fuck the way the school teaches calculus.
Oh wait, hold up, I just found an even better one.
Also, I'm really liking the shading that you're doing on Simon's character.
Really? Yeah, I just am doing skin right now, so
Also,
it's not too
I
much,
see what
but
you mean now when you say that it looks like Trey is trying to, like, seduce you.
there is another. He does look like he's, like, just a little bit, yeah. To be
Like,
fair, the original picture,
eyes.
he looks a little bit like he's trying to seduce too, so, like.
And then there's just me in the background.
Angry! I
Like,
still love
why
it
are you trying
without
to
the out,
seduce?
or well, not without the outline, but I loved the way it looked when you didn't have the outline. It was just a floating face. It was so funny. Oh, it was so good. Where's my music? Why are you cutting out here? Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we got 3 viewers, which is literally just me, you, and you.
Nice.
Nice. I know, I'm doing such a
Perfectly
good thing.
balanced, as it should.
Yeah.
As all things should be.
Yeah, that's, Oh, my girlfriend just sent me a text. Hold up. Oh, boy.
Ooh, the
Things are
girlfriend.
going down.
Okay, and then this blue needs to be purplier.
Purpler.
Purpler. There we go.
Purpler.
She's saying, oh, man.
Doesn't watch the stream.
I was talking about, you know, how I'm doomed because of the math grade. Yeah, and the last thing I sent her was just, babe, save me, please.
Please save. And need help.
And she just said, how can I do that? You're learning senior math.
Yikes. Well, wait, what grade is she in?
She's a freshman.
Ah.
Which, it sounds bad initially.
Don't
until
worry.
you realize. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's only 3 years.
Yeah, no,
Romeo and Juliet laws cover that 3 years.
Yeah,
and
no,
since we
I
dated before I turned 18, perfectly legal.
I have no problems with it. I understand the plight of people thinking, oh, you're creepy. Because my boyfriend is 2 years younger than I am.
Yeah, and you're 19?
I'm 18.
18. Yeah, so, wait, I'm older than, Dop?
Yes. My little bean, he's a sophomore. And
So that pretty much just means that he's just advanced freshman.
yeah.
Wise fool.
No, it's a little funny because when people find out I'm dating a guy in Florida, they're like, oh, so
Florida
long
man.
distance. and then I'm like, yeah, and he's younger than me, and they're just like, Lexi.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when I was dating Jenny, you want to talk about ultra long distance, Indianapolis, Berlin.
Yeah. That's distance, alright.
I mean, we didn't have the age issue. It's just, we had the Atlantic.
Yeah, you
and
have
then
an entire
several
fucking
countries.
ocean and some countries in the way. It's not as easy.
I mean, it's like, okay, yeah, like, if it's in the same nation, it might take a while to drive to each other, but, at least you can see
7
each other.
hours, actually.
Yeah, I would say, so, at one point, I almost, dated a girl that I went to elementary school with at one point. And this was in central Texas, specifically the very exact middle of Texas, because it was Fort Hood. It's a 17-hour drive.
Yikes.
Me and my granddad, this summer of 2019, him and my grandmother were moving up to Indianapolis. They've already moved all the way up, and he settled down and retired and stuff. But we drove that thing nonstop.
Wow.
With a 6-month-old husky puppy.
Aw.
And I remember distinctly, because I didn't even have my driver's license at one point. Or I didn't even have my driver's license then. And so it was kind of like, there were times where, it was pretty much as soon as we hit the Indiana border, my granddad woke me up and I was like, all right, kid, you're driving.
You're driving. Yeah,
And, he took turns sitting in the passenger seat while I drove the truck and trailer.
Yeah, I was a bad...
Go ahead.
I was bad because I didn't get my license until this year. Like 2 months ago. No, I got it, No, I've only had it a couple... Like a month. I've had it a month.
Yeah, I got my license, I think Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah. I only got it recently because, I really didn't like driving. Really scared the shit out of me, so didn't get my license for a while.
I was say, driving isn't that scary as long as you're worked progressively into it.
Yeah,
I got my learners when I was 16, and due to family rule, I did not get my license until I was 18. So I already had a couple of years driving experience.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I was really delayed on getting my permit, and then after my delay on getting my permit, I ended up. I finally got it, but that was like a year before I was gonna turn 18. So I was like, what's the point even in really waiting? What's the point in trying to get 60 hours of time when in a year's time I'm gonna be able to get my license anyway? So I really just used that time to practice, and I wasn't really logging any hours.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just noticed with the drawings as well, even amongst the other commissions, is due to how tan I am, I look Hispanic.
Oh, it's you? Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Hola, puta.
Simon looks like the whitest white boy you can imagine.
I'm a cracker, okay? I know.
Yeah, and then you get, Texas McTan here with long hair.
Boy. I dated a guy from Texas one time. That was an interesting thing.
I was gonna say, he was crazy as fuck.
No, it was an interesting thing because we met online through iFunny, of all places.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How?
Honestly,
Oh.
so I had an account about how depressed as fuck I was, because I was in love with another guy. And then...
Oh, is this what you were talking about?
Yeah. And then, he was just like... And then he I don't know how he found my account, but he was like, started talking to me. And he was like, I like you. And I was like, I'm gonna date him to try and get over him. First of all, bad idea. Second of all, badder idea.
Yeah, never date someone to try and get over someone.
Yeah, no.
It's not gonna work out well.
No, it doesn't. It hasn't. I tried it like twice while I was in love with him, and it didn't work either time. Just left things really awkward. And then I ended up ending things with the Texas man, by basically saying, "Actually, I'm gay,"
Oof.
which was bad.
Oof.
I know.
Oh, like, initially it's like, okay, yeah, you shouldn't date someone to get over someone, but then, like, dumping them by just saying that, oh, I'm sorry, but I'm gay.
Yeah.
Like,
I
and
made some
that makes
bad
sense from the
choices
point-
as a child.
From that is, like, from the point of view of him, is he was so bad as a boyfriend that he turned you gay.
Yeah.
Like,
To be fair, I was
ouch.
questioning it at the time because I had a friend who I thought was really, like, I wouldn't say attractive, but, like, she has this charm to her that turns almost anyone gay. And so I was just like, yo, I really like her as a friend, but I don't know if I like her as anything more. And then she was a bitch to me, so I don't like her at all anymore. Yeah. I love my childhood. Yeah, I don't do well with friends, ever. Oh no, what is this? I don't trust you at all.
What did you say? Simon?
That was perfect. Yeah, basically. Let me check the stream chat. We still have nothing, because it's literally just us still.
Ugh.
I don't even know where Dracon is tonight, and he's usually active in chat. I don't know where anyone
Yeah.
is tonight. Ugh, I have no friends. Hey, Thursday's a bad night, though, to be fair.
Great job, Simon.
Yeah.
Well done. You know,
Yeah.
you know how to interweb.
Interwebbing is a thing.
The interwebs. Like, you want to know something pretty hilarious? So, technically, my grandparents are, I think they'd be considered boomers. Both of them were born in the 50s. But they are more tech savvy than me.
No, that's my dad. He like is a computer dude. I don't know shit about computers. I'm so computer inept. And he's always coming in and trying to fix my problems. So he'll come in and look at my computer. He's like, "Why do you have all this shit on your computer? I'm surprised you don't have a virus." I'm like, "Dude, I just use my computer on it. I just do things, man. I don't know what I'm doing."
Yeah, I was gonna say my after my first computer, like quite literally, the main hard drive for it, not the SSD, the main hard drive for it legitimately melted
Yikes.
from the heat. Yeah, that computer, the old CyberPower.
I have a CyberPower.
Yeah, they're decent computers for what they are, but they last a really long time. It's just mine was slightly abused because, well, the way that it's positioned in my room, or the way that my desk is I have the desk up against the wall, and then I have the computer in between the desk and the wall, but there's enough room for the fans to get cooling. Well, my old CyberPower was bigger than my new, I forget what, HP Omen. Yeah, it was like 3 times the size, and so the fans were pretty much up against the wall and covered in dust.
Yeah.
And not only that, the way that my windows are positioned, the sun was blaring directly through the windows onto my computer.
I just realized that I didn't lighten up his shading, and now I have to start over. Huh.
Ooh.
It's okay. I just need. I honestly, I do this every time.
It just happens.
There we go. Now let's.
Also, I think this is the first stream I've been on with the new headset.
Yes.
Oh, fun. How's it sounding?
From what Simon says, is it sounds okay. Trey said it sounds like I'm younger.
It's definitely a lot more sensitive, I think.
Yeah, it's not like hot miking sensitive, but it's definitely sensitive. And also, it's really nice and fancy because I have this little like control module on the wires.
And you're dead. Stuff and you're
I
dead.
don't like that shading. Shading. Shadowing. Highlighting. Fuck. Okay.
Stuff and you're dead.
As he's talking about his microphone. Isn't that inconvenient?
I know.
What the fuck is happening?
Stefan, stop speaking. Disconnect and reconnect. Thank you.
Alright, how does the highlighting look on your hair? I'll give you a second to take a look at it.
Not bad. He's gonna have to get moved back in though.
Yep. I always forget I can't use my drawing pen to do that. Yeah, I gotcha.
Oh god, you still sound the same anyway. Yeah, so for one of my classes, I have to make a soft body sculpture.
Okay, how's this?
You fix it.
There we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was wrong. It's a 3-stage plugin. First stage is potato mic quality for when you want to play CS:GO. Second stage is where it cuts off the mic entirely and it just amplifies the sounds. Third stage is what I use because it's like the perfect equilibrium.
Yeah, so for one of my classes, my assignment is a soft body sculpture. So I'm currently hand sewing. So quite interesting. It's a new
Hand sewing
experience.
what?
Fabric.
Oh, I wasn't sure if it was like
Skin.
I was about to say, I mean, soft body. Maybe it's just fucking flesh. I don't know what photography does.
Oh yeah.
Well, sounds like a blast.
I mean, it does hope that mom is a quilter, so she has a lot of experience dealing with sewing and such, and what sort of materials to use.
Yeah, I don't know anything about sewing, nor do I think I ever will.
Let's see.
Okay.
I need to message a buddy of mine from school.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Are you referring to your sewing?
Yes.
I love your enthusiasm.
Thanks, I was depressed earlier.
Oh, you're welcome. I haven't been depressed today. I felt pretty good.
You're lucky.
Thanks. I know. I have this ability to just pretend.
Yes, I love pretending. It's so much fun.
I know. Yeah. No,
Let's see how many.
I got mistaken for a sophomore the other day. That felt bad.
Oh boy.
Yeah, especially when you're a senior, hurts real bad.
I would say that's as a senior, whenever it's because it's like sophomores, juniors, and seniors all shaking hands on hating freshmen.
Yeah.
As soon as the sophomore leaves, both the junior and seniors rub their hands with hand sanitizer and shake hands. As soon as they leave, the senior rubs their hands with hand sanitizer.
Yeah, it's just like, we don't want to do with you. And then a sophomore thought I was a sophomore. I'm just like, you think I'm one of you? No.
You see, and that's honestly one of the most hilarious bits as well, is especially when you consider the fact.
It's in this meme format.
Alright, Simon, your shading and highlighting is complete. Tell me if you hate it or not.
Fabulous.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Good. I've never heard you sound gayer.
Yes, queen.
Like, oh my gosh, yeah.
See, that's the thing, as well as the fact that not that many people at my school are so comfortable with their masculinity that they can just do that.
Nah, fam. My brother was talking. I asked my brother, like, why is it that guys act gayer than women sometimes. And he was just like, honestly, I think it's because guys have all agreed that since we're not going to get appreciation from anybody else, we're just going to collectively act really gay to each other instead of showing each other that we actually care.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
My man put it in words.
The council has spoken.
Yes, my brother's
The 05 council has met and concluded.
my brother's like that sometimes, and I was just like, dude, that low-key makes a lot of sense. Cause like, where else are you gonna get appreciation from your bud? No, it's not like you're gonna be like, I love you, man. That's gay. That's fucking gay. But if you're like,
Depending on the situation, it can be.
what
I was
situation?
gonna say that's last year, fun fact. So I was a junior, and a good friend of mine who was a senior was openly gay.
Hmm.
Well, I didn't realize that he had a crush on me.
Oh,
And so in the hallway, while I was walking, he suddenly comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, Steph, I'm gonna talk with you for a second." I was like, "Yeah, sure. I have a bit." He's like, "All right, I was wondering if you'd want to go to the movies at some point." I was like, "Wait, wait a second, hold up."
what kind of
Jeremy.
movie?
Jeremy, there's something fishy in the air going on here. And he's like, "I have a crush on you." And I was like, "Thanks, but no thanks. I am straight. I'm not gay." I believe in you, man. And he wasn't hurt by it or anything. I was just shocked. Because it's just kind of like, the fuck?
See, I've never had an experience like that. My mom had that. She said, like, one time when she was in elementary school or something, she played basketball, which is known for gay girls.
Yep.
And she had, like, a girl in her locker room come up to her and be like, tried to grab her or something like that. Or was it she just tried to kiss her? I don't know. And my mom was like, no, basically. And the girl freaked out, was like, oh shit. But like, I have never had an experience where someone thought I was gay and then actually actively tried to date me. Like, no. Most people think I'm gay and then are just like uncomfortable by me. But I've never had anyone act like a gay person actively like me. I have a lot of gay friends, specifically female, but like a lot of bi gay friends, and all of them are just like, I would never date you, Alexi. I'm just like, great, thanks.
Yeah, see, a lot of people didn't, especially for after, what happened at Disney, people thought I was asexual.
Bro, I thought I was asexual
or I had
for a
become
while.
asexual. Well, and that's actually what my girlfriend is she's gray asexual, I think is what it's called. I don't remember exactly.
Well, there's gray gender.
Yeah, well, let's see if I can find this conversation again.
No, I was ace for a while, but then Tristan happened, and that's gone now.
Yeah, we had... she and I remember we had a conversation, because her and some of her friends invited me to a group chat that they had, and we started posting cursed images, and Simon knows I'm a god of cursed images, and so I was sending cursed images, and in one of the messages in the group chat she said, "Babe, what the fuck?" And we started texting each other normally, and I was like, "Sorry, but the cursed images have to flow in the group chat," and she said, "Babe, shut the fuck up."
You send me a sample.
Oh, you want a sample of some of these cursed images?
Yes.
Alright, you're gonna have to give me a second here. They're on my phone.
Try me.
Trust me, some of these cursed images will scar you.
Yikes.
Okay.
Nah, I used to think I was ace just because I had zero interest in anything ever, relationship-wise. I mostly was quote-unquote into relationships because people around me were into relationships, and I was like, I want to be cool. But I never actually cared for relationships. And even when I was in love with that one guy, I was not really, like, interested in anything sexual. but then like I mean things change obviously.
Yeah, but yeah, Simon, I just sent them to you.
Okay.
These are just the ones that I put in the group chat, and these all freaked everybody out.
Okay, let's see these.
I like the one about the Geneva Convention. If you leave me unopened one more time, the Geneva Convention will become the Geneva Suggestion.
Oh my gosh.
That is essentially our Arma 3 unit. Goose can confirm.
Mm-hmm.
You leave me on red, the Geneva Convention becomes the Geneva Suggestion.
That's so funny.
Yeah, the Oreo one, I'm trying to figure out what that is. I hope that it's just glue.
No, it's not. You should
boy.
know it's not.
I don't want to know what that is.
Trust me, you don't want to know. Some
I
of
heard
these...
glue and I have an idea.
Yeah, it's non-specific fluid.
Non-specific fluid. Yes, thank you.
I'm not gonna say it on the stream.
No, even though it's literally just us three anyway, but like
Still, I mean, I'd rather you
Still
all
no.
not get demonetized.
still no. Still no. What the fuck? Y'all okay? You sound like you're dying over there, choking to death or something.
Welcome, you've been kidnapped.
Oh, now you decide to kidnap me, Mr. Stinky.
You know what? You've been double kidnapped.
How do you double kidnap me?
I took you into a different room. Now what I'm saying is, it's kind of funny. 2 people in Gainesville, one of those places not so far from me, 4 people diagnosed with coronavirus, and Disney World has closed down.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I'm surprised Disney World does
Okay.
not close
Back to
down.
Author's Art Room. Bye-bye.
Alright, well... Fuck.
Oh. Hello?
Disney World has closed down. Disney World has only ever closed 3 times in all of the world.
I was gonna say, yeah, Disney's closing?
I know, what the fuck?
That's when you know, like,
That's
people
when you
are, like,
know shit's bad. Disney never passes up the opportunity to make money.
And if they're closed, that means that they see bad things happening.
Yeah. I was actually there during one of the few times that Disney closed. I think it was 4 years ago. There was that huge Hurricane Matthew that came through. I was at Disney World at the time that it hit.
Yeah, that's always the best.
Yeah, it was fun. It was funny because the night before they had like announced, yeah, we're gonna be closed tomorrow, and we were staying at the art resort or something like that, the like animation resort, Art of Animation Resort, that was it. And they announced that, and legit, we were like, oh well, we should get food for tomorrow since they're gonna be closed. So we went into the food court. Bitch was packed. Oh my gosh, I don't like. The Disney World Disney World lines weren't as bad as the lines to get food after Disney World closed. Like, it was that bad. And we were just like, damn, what do we eat? There's nothing. We ended up getting like a bunch of pizzas.
Yeah, the food at Disney is hella expensive as well.
Really though.
I
We had a pass though. I remember on our way out, like we were leaving, we still had some like money on our passes. We legit just went in and loaded up on snacks.
I was gonna say, because I remember we had these meal cards that we would use for, you know, lunch, snacks, etc. A small root beer at Disney from one of the Disney restaurants.
$10.
I distinctly remember being $8.28.
I was guessing $10.
This is a small. Now, when they say small, you know, like those little like party cups, the styrofoam party cups that you see in like offices. It was those.
Oh my
Small.
gosh.
$8 for
That's
that.
insane. I know, it's been years since I went, so I don't even remember what the prices were like, but literally don't even attempt to eat there.
It's just, it's not worth it. And the lines, oh hell, the lines. I remember distinctly, we had a fast pass for Rock and Roller Coaster. And we tried to stop by this small little Hard Rock Cafe ripoff, to get, a hamburger. We were in that line for 2.5 hours and missed our fast pass.
Oh my gosh, wow.
And then we had to wait another 2.5 hours to get onto the roller coaster.
That sucks. I remember I waited about, gosh, I can't even remember. I think I waited like an hour, maybe 2 hours to get on one ride. It was in New Avatar Land. It opened up and it has one of the rides is like a virtual, like it's like a it's the one that's not a dark room ride. It's the one where you're like going into a virtual space and you're like get to ride on the creatures. I don't fucking know what those things are called.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
We stood in line. I want to say it was 4 hours, but I think that's hyperbole to say that. But that's how long it felt. But yeah, we stood in that line so fucking long, and I remember coming out of there and then looking at where the queue was, and it was like 40 minutes for the wait. Leaving the ride, I was like, if we had just waited, maybe got on something else, we would have only had to wait 40 minutes. But no, we waited in line for 4 hours.
Yeah, I remember. What was it? So me and some friends, we were in line for, what is the ride called? Splash Mountain. We were in line for Splash Mountain. And a lady came cutting through the line and ended up pushing my friend into another lady who then blamed my friend because the other lady fell down.
Yikes.
And I had to defuse the situation before either A, my friend murdered her, B, I murdered him, or C, I murdered both of them.
That would be the most likely option in my eyes.
Because Disney was not fun this time around.
No.
Because, as a freshman, it was fun as hell. As a senior, it's like, I have to be responsible for everybody.
Yeah.
Quite literally, Mr. Emmert and Mr. Peridot, they're the orchestra directors. They're
I
like,
wish
hey,
I could've-
Stefan, can you do us a favor? And I was like, yeah, sure. Keep an eye on all of the freshmen and sophomores for us, okay? What?
That is my job? Why? Excuse me? Sir.
Yeah, I legit asked them, and they're just like, because you're the most responsible senior we have with us.
Bro, that sucks.
Which,
I
mean, it's good that they see that in me, but it's bad that they just dropped that on me.
Yeah. You're like, if I had known, I wouldn't have come here, damn it.
Well, that's especially considering what happened between me and, my best friend while there. That's, so, my best friend, or formerly my best friend,
Oh.
she was, really good friends with, I was really good friends with her, and, my sophomore year and junior year, I tried asking her out, failed. I was like, you know what, I'm not going to try and ask her out again. Well, we went to the beach before we went to Disney, and so we were all sunburned.
Oh.
And she had sunburn all over her, and it was really bad on her shoulders. Well, I was stretching while I was beside her, and I was bringing my arms down, and I didn't realize that she was beside me. And I had to stop myself from my elbow hitting her on the shoulder, causing her immense pain. And in that time, I stopped it and I was bringing it around, she looked at me, flipped me the middle finger, and said, "Fuck off and die," and went away.
Well, that's rude.
And I tried to talk with her about it, and she kept just saying that. And eventually, she tried asking one of the guys in our group out, and he rejected her, so then she took it out on me.
Gotta love that.
And so I was like, okay, you know what? Because we were at this like really expensive like steak place. We were still in line for it, and you honestly one of the best bits of karma um is all of our meal cards for that night were gonna be needed to pay for this.
Mm.
I was like, all right, guys, I'm gonna let you all have fun. And immediately everybody was like, wait, Stefan, where are you going? I'm like, well, it's obvious I'm not welcome here. And I glared at her and I just walked away.
Oh shit.
I then went to one of those like mini outdoor bars that's all over the place,
Yeah.
and they legit thought I was older than I was, and they offered me a beer. And I was like, no, I'll just take a Coca-Cola, please. Because this is back when I had long hair and I had the full beard.
Mm. Yeah, that'll do it. The beard is definitely what tips it off.
And you know, I sat at a bench, you know, away from, you know, everybody and everything. And you know, one of the bad things about me is if I just let my thoughts fester without
Oh,
calming down
I
or
feel
having
that.
it resolved, is it builds up, intensifies, builds up, and it's just an exponential growth. And eventually it got to the point to where when it was time to load the buses, everybody was fearing for their lives legitimately.
Were you doing this face that's on the stream right now?
People
Oh, hold on. That
people
face?
said it was worse than even that.
Ooh, that's scary.
I'm known for the scary dude for a reason, and that's because I don't typically get mad that often, but when I do get mad, it's really bad.
Mm.
And this is one of those times. A friend of mine actually tried to sit next to me, and I just sat there just glaring at him, and eventually everyone was like, okay, you might want to sit somewhere else for your own personal safety.
Oh my gosh. Were you that mad about her just being a bitch to you?
Yes, because
Wow.
she was the one person there that I actually trusted with my life.
Wow. Well, was it just a case of her being a bitch all of a sudden, or was it like did she ever explain herself?
It was just a case of her being a bitch, and she never explained herself.
Yikes, dude.
And I've realized that she just didn't see me the same way as I saw her.
As a human fucking being? Sorry.
Exactly. And it was just kind of... And it admittedly peed me the hell off. And almost everybody on that trip avoided my gaze at all cost.
Yikes, yeah.
Because it was around that time that I started wearing contacts. And people have always been afraid of, for some reason, have always been afraid of me without my glasses on. Because, to quote, people say that it looks like they're staring into the eyes of a demon.
Ah, lovely.
And when it gets mad, it gets amplified.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. Well, you know what? You sound a little bit like Batman, but it's fine.
People most of the time compare me to either the Punisher or Ghost Rider when I get mad.
I watched the Ghost Rider movie recently. It's interesting.
Which one, Spirit of Vengeance or the original?
The one with Nicolas Cage. I don't know.
Both of them.
Oh,
Both of
okay.
them have Nicolas Cage. Is it the one that's like really weird, where like there's the scene of the kid like puking fire?
No, I think it was the first one.
The first one, the one where he has the really nice cruiser that has the flames of the fuel tank and then the skull ornament on the front. Okay, yeah. So you watched the good one.
There's a bad one?
I mean, Spirit of Vengeance isn't bad. It's just weird.
The first one's weird. It's hard to top.
I was gonna say, if you think the first one's weird, you need to see Spirit of Vengeance. There are some scenes in there that'll just make you go, "What the fuck?"
Lexi,
Yes.
Why are you making Stefan look like a Native American with war paint?
Oh, fuck, you're right. It's shadowing! It's to make him look even angrier.
Angry.
Nah, he's going on the warpath.
Fucking hell. You're right, it does look very orange, but the redder version was...
Or wait, that's some extreme mascara you got on there.
Is it bad that I've actually like worn like face makeup and mascara and stuff because I lost a bet with some friends, and so they put me with some lady friends of mine, and they made me look like a Kiss band member. They even dyed my hair black.
Oh my gosh. I've been wanting to make Tristan into the perfect e-boy for the longest time, but he won't let me.
I say, yeah, no, that they. I could.
Oh, there he is.
I was gonna say, speaking of who,
Oh, is that Trey?
That was
that was
Tristan.
Tristan.
Oh.
Have you even met Tristan, Simon?
Met as in what capacity?
Like,
Talked with him at least.
talked with him, yeah.
Not really.
See, he hasn't been around for streams lately.
We've been in the same voice chat together.
But you
But
haven't had
never-
a conversation with him.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah. I would say, if you really want to accentuate like the angry on that face, have like fire coming out of the
Yeah,
corners of
I'm
the
gonna have
eyes.
like, so I'm trying to make your face look as shadowed as possible because over top, and I mean in the background I'm gonna try and make it grayed out around your head, because over top I'm going to take a red and just, well, not like that, but, and then do it like that, so like it looks like glares in your eye. No, but not like that. I'm gonna do more better than that. You okay?
It's,
I'm looking at the stream, and Stefan is just looking like he's just coming in out of right field. You what? You are hitting on Lexi.
Angry.
JoJo memes intensify.
Oh no, JoJo's.
Menacing.
No. Oh my gosh, I should totally write menacing in Japanese next to it. That would be hysterical. I hate the JoJo's meme, but if you would like the JoJo's meme, I can make the JoJo's meme.
We are the JoJo's memes.
So I'm looking at a military branches as apocalypse movies. So everything else is, pretty alright. Then you get the Coast Guard, Shaun of the Dead. Nobody takes it seriously, but it's wicked fun.
That's funny.
Then Space Force, Zombieland, really out there, but in a fun, totally unrealistic kind of way.
Alright. You know what I hate? Same. We're just waiting. I don't know. I forgot what I was even talking about.
Yeah.
I got a job. I don't know if I told y'all. I can't tell what your excitement is about, but I'm hoping it's art. No.
There's a War Thunder feature on iFunny!
Ooh, send it.
Oh, I swear, is this guy gonna freak out because he does...
Basis Flos.
This man failed so hard.
Hans.
Oh, it's Fly Daily. That's why.
Okay, it's understandable then.
Okay, yep. Oh. Puppy! Oh, what the heck? Oh, what is that husky puppy doing? No, no, doggy, don't track in the mud. No, doggy. Doggy, no.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go nom, if you remember that video.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh! Sneezing a couple months ago. Bless you, sneezing right now. What the fuck? Yeah, everybody just looks at you weird if you sneeze now.
I feel that.
Yeah, which is why
Yeah.
I just muted myself.
Oh no. Oh no. He's got it. Bro, I don't know. Like, I know that the likelihood of coronavirus actually killing me, especially because it really only kills elderly people.
And sick people.
Well, and sick.
Exactly.
No.
It usually only targets those with suppressed immune systems.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really have no reason to be afraid, but like at the same time, I am afraid.
Exactly. Like.
Damn!
it's- I don't see a point in, being that afraid of it. Exactly. It's just like, why? It's basically just it's just like a very bad cold that attacks your immune system.
I thought it's more similar to a flu.
It's like the hybrid between a cold and a flu. And I mean, its DNA structure, from what we understand, is is like a mixture of the two. That's why it's mutating so fast. Is because you get two things that mutate very quickly in effectively the same little DNA package.
Hold on, I have the expert coming in, Dale. Dale. I'm not gonna say his last name, but he's gonna come in because he's the expert of medicines. Dale. Well, not.
What am I? What was the question? What am I being the expert on?
Talking
Coronavirus?
about corona.
Coronavirus. Like how
I
it
most
mutates
definitely
so.
haven't.
You
I
have
was
it?
saying-
Okay.
Oh, by the way, it's the first sighting in Charlotte happened not too long ago.
Are you
Just saying.
serious?
Yeah,
That's
I
so.
was saying-
Oh, that's so close to me.
Aha. Yeah.
But do you know how it mutates so quickly?
I don't. I honestly haven't.
Really?
Because
I brought you in
research
as my.
I would
Oh,
say because I heard that like due to the DNA structure looking similar but not the same to flu and
Yeah.
cold
No.
combined,
Most definitely, it probably could. But
and that's why it mutates so fast is because you
yeah,
have two
it is a
extremely fast
coronavirus.
mutating.
That's just like the flu. So more than likely, yes, it could just mutate, which is very, very scary. And people don't understand that, like, you might not die as a kid, but as a person who has a grandfather who has cancer, it's very dangerous for me to get it. So still don't understand why school is still in session for right now.
I would say our school's been canceled until April 6th.
Yeah, lucky you. Yeah, my school's like, I'm gonna risk your family's life.
Yeah. It's so
Well,
dumb.
and plus not only that, they've taken 20 days off of our school year.
Yeah,
Well, you can't
honestly,
relate.
I feel like public schools should be able to, close school because of a very dangerous infectious disease that lays dormant for 2 weeks inside of your system, infecting others. Personally, in my personal belief, but I might be wrong.
Exactly, because now we graduate school, or the last day of school is May 1st.
Sick.
Well,
and
Dale,
it's-
sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna ask, has your prom been canceled too? Because he said that his
Yes,
was
sir.
canceled. Oh, this is making things scarier for me. I really don't want prom to get canceled.
Why?
Because I was hoping that Tristan would be able to come up for prom.
Ha, nerd.
Fuck you. This is my last prom, broski.
No one goes.
I was gonna say there were college proms.
All the weebs and nerds
There
go
are
to prom. Thank you.
college proms?
None.
Yeah,
Why are there
colleges
college
have proms.
When? Since when?
I mean, at least at college proms, it's mostly Jaeger bombs and vodka being chugged.
Alright,
but,
like,
you know.
fair!
Yes, that.
But I cannot wear a ball gown to that shit.
Yeah, you could. I mean,
Mo-
it might get vomited.
From what a friend of mine who graduated like 2 years ago, he sent me a picture of one of these. It's basically just a kegger. You get lots of women in really skimpy dresses, and then lots of guys in just like really messed up rental tuxedos.
No.
Sounds like a fun time, honestly. Sounds like my kind of time.
Yeah, there's lots of like open sex and drinking and
Yeah, I can't do that.
Why not? It's easy.
No. I'm Catholic, thank you.
Well,
I'm Catholic, much afraid.
Much afraid. Sex is scary.
wow. Imagine believing God exists. This is made by atheist gang.
Yes, Dale, we
Very-
all. Well, I know,
yes,
they know, but
yes,
now
I
they
must
know.
force upon my beliefs upon you.
Well, fuck off.
God doesn't exist. Boom. That's all I gotta do. All I gotta say. Oh, dude, my friend's in League right now. I will don't play League.
Okay, sweetie, I think that's. I
What?
think that's you, Stefan. You need to move your microphone just a little away from your nose.
Oh, yeah. That's
Stop!
But Pizza Hut is launching pizza topped with KFC popcorn chicken and
I
dripping it in gravy.
Don't you do
I'm-
that to me.
Look, now it's very easy to out Pizza Hut. The fuck? What are they? I mean, I could out Pizza the Hut before. Now I can just double time it.
I will be right back. I'm gonna go get myself a snack and have a quick little call with my girlfriend.
You do that.
Dale, how have you been?
You know.
I don't.
I mean, you kind of do, but
I don't
yeah.
think I do.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Fuck.
Oh, you want me to say fuck? I mean, I guess I can.
No.
It's not that difficult.
I don't want to go to school
It's
tomorrow.
just, okay, I'm not going to school tomorrow because
Really?
I have a headache.
So you have a headache, so...
I have a headache and I'm very nauseous. I'm actually like on a lot of ibuprofen right now, like
Oh.
too much ibuprofen.
Did you make sure that you're not hungry?
Shut the. I literally have food that I can't eat right now because I will puke all over myself.
Well, don't puke. That's a bad time.
It is a very bad time. That's why I'm not eating any more of these fries.
Oh, good.
Yeah, drama. Girls being girls, you know.
I'm a
Because
girl.
I'm the bad guy because you
I'm the
wouldn't.
bad guy.
Okay, apparently I've been muted this entire time. And I have
I
Hi!
will murder your entire family, Billie Eyelash. She's in wait, where is she right now?
I like Billie Eyelash.
Billie Eyelash is garbage, honestly.
I
don't
like
know
her
why.
music.
She is. Yeah,
Is that
she's
her?
in. Billie Eyelash is actually in Wake Forest right now,
Where's Wake Forest?
right next to where I live.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo, Dale, if prom doesn't happen, I'm still coming for spring break, fam.
Sick. What are we doing?
I don't know. Probably pizza.
Pizza? Nah, I don't want to eat pizza.
You don't
We'll
want pizza?
we'll go to my we'll go to where I work because I get 50% off there.
Oh, I don't know where you work.
I've literally told you this twice.
Dale,
It's called.
how
Norse-
long have you known me?
Too long, honestly.
Damn it. That wasn't the right answer, but it was a answer, so I'll give it to you.
So when am I gonna get the
Commission?
streamer friends? Yeah. I think I've been enough streams.
I
think
don't know. I'm not in
I
charge
think
of that
Mike
stuff.
likes me. I'm not in charge of that stuff. Except
I'm
you.
not.
Oh, who else plays League in this?
Tristan does. Wait,
yeah,
no, he
I
might
wanna
not
play
anymore.
Tristan. Tristan's garbage at League. I can already tell. Alright, this is gonna test your brain. Who do you think I play in League of Legends?
Me?
No, the other person that I know in this call.
It's Stet. That's the guy you keep telling me
Stet?
about.
Stet?
Is his name not Stet?
Set. S-E-T-T.
Set.
Yeah, Set.
I
Yeah,
did
he
it.
punched people in the face.
Also, no guy with no Genji anymore.
it's the closest thing you can get. He's a very dive-heavy melee character who
Yeah.
doesn't use a lot of magic. So, I mean, by all technicalities, it's still.
It's just Genji.
It's just Genji. It's just Genji, but hotter.
You've always been a Genji main at your heart.
I find the closest thing I can to a Genji in all games, and that's not even a joke. The character I made in another game just has swords. He just hits people with swords really hard. Oh.
Fun.
His
I
name's
don't-
Varian Rin. Oh, that's right. My friend got me a fucking Varian Rin mouse.
You have friends?
Mousepad.
What's that like?
Varian Rin mousepad. He's a guy from World of Warcraft.
I said, what's that like?
What do you mean? What's that like?
Having friends.
I mean, I guess it's cool. They give you free shit and stuff when you're nice to them.
Can't relate. Actually, can relate. Lindsay gave me makeup. She
Yeah, I
gives
get
me
like
gifts all the
blowjobs
time.
and shit.
Oh, different. Very
No,
different.
I'm joking. I'm not. My friends don't give me those, but
I mean, like,
I mean, most of them.
most of them don't. Okay. Yeah, wouldn't or can't relate still.
I wouldn't expect you to.
No.
You got a pussy and shit.
Ew. Okay.
Ew. God. So sensitive.
I am! I
Get
don't
outta
like
here,
these
prude.
things!
Get out of here, prude. I don't
Who's
like you.
prude? What is a prude?
Typing.
Yep.
How are
Hello. How are you? I don't know who you are.
This is
Yep.
Simon.
Hi, Simon. Nice to meet you.
Simon,
Likewise.
introduce yourself.
I think you kind of already did that, so my
No,
name's
no,
Simon.
you gotta like tell you stuff about yourself, bitch.
Hey. I'm a person.
I know, so am I. Where do you
Are
come
you
from?
though? Are you though?
I mean, what planet do you come from?
Mars.
I knew it.
Oof.
Okay. So I've got the shading done on this person.
Who are you drawing, by the way? Who
These
these
are the commission.
people? Oh. Who are
These-
they?
This is Stefan up here, the angry one, and Simon is the colorful one. And then Trey is the one who's trying to seduce you right now, but he's not here, so I can't color him.
I like the angry one.
That's Stefan. With that being said, I've got the shading and not highlighting done on Stefan, but I have the shading and highlighting done on Mr. Simon over here. I need to stop streaming now
Why? Huh?
because I don't want to stream anymore.
Too bad.
Ah.
Yeah.
You've been streaming for 72 minutes.
Yeah. You keep going.
I've been streaming for
Yeah.
how long?
72 minutes.
That's over an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's enough.
No.
I don't want to draw anymore.
Listen here.
What?
Listen here.
I don't want to listen.
Well, I mean, you do what you want.
I'm gonna stop streaming now. Because that's what I
Right.
want.
Oh, then you can't do that. Sorry. Can you anymore? Get back in the kitchen.
Okay, goodbye everybody. That's the end of the stream. I have to go make a sandwich. Thank you
hate
so
you
much
all.
for watching.
All of you. Every last one of you.
Wow, that's so mean.